Hey, 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 how are you? Listen, it's your girl Paula Marie. Black girls do Pilates too. Let me turn my volume up, make sure that you can hear me. I just be going through some things. Alrighty. So happy Wellness Wednesday. If you don't know what Wellness Wednesday is all about, well, baby, let me just show you what Wellness Wednesday is all about. Okay. Every Wednesday, we're coming together and we're talking about all things Wednesday, all things wellness, all things health, all things fitness. It's super important for us to be able to pour back into ourselves, but it's also important for us to have the conversations around those things as well. I'm streaming in multiple platforms, so my eyes are all over the place. I'm trying to do all the things, and it's the end of a very, very busy and a very, very long day. So I definitely want to make sure that I'm pouring back into each and every one of you. But thank you so much for joining in. If you don't know who I am, I'm Paula Marie, aka Black Girls Do Pilates Too. I'm a Pilates instructor. I've been a Pilates trainer and instructor for 19 years. Yes, 19 years. So I'm excited about that. And right now I feel like I'm sitting in the perfect space of time where I'm able to pour back into the people that look like me. And this is a season where Black bodies are excited about moving. They're excited about their self care. They're excited about Pilates. And that's something that I never thought that I would see. So that's a really exciting time for me as a professional. I always tell people that my 19 years of experience has brought me to this place right here to be able to really enjoy seeing bodies that look like me, to be able to enjoy, um, because that has not always been the case. And this is also a time for us to really nurture ourselves and think about what does self-care look like for us as we are elevating and moving through space, as we are adding responsibilities. We're adding this one more thing on our to-do list of health and wellness. And we're also adding this one more thing in our to-do list of putting ourselves on the calendar and making time for ourselves. And that can be a little trying at times because, yeah, do we have time on the calendar? Like, do we have time on the calendar? I don't know. So, but we're making time on the calendar. And if we don't understand how to shift some things around, we can burn out very quickly as Black women. And so, my mission and vision for this year is to be able to have more open conversations around health and wellness, and have more open conversations about around health and fitness as it pertains to us as Black women, to be able to grow the conversation, but also to educate and inspire each other to be able to not push ourselves, because we don't need help pushing ourselves, but to be able to enjoy where we are and see that we're not alone in the journey of being our best selves, right? So, with that in mind, today we're talking about ways that Black women can prevent burnout. And this is going to be a whole series that we do the entire month. So, I want to make sure that we're spending dedicated time each week on a specific thing. So we're going to be talking about it. Definitely, if you're watching, shout out yourself in the comments. Let me know who you are. Let me know what your fitness thing is, right? It may be Pilates, it may not. Maybe it's weight training. Maybe it's Zumba. Maybe it's yoga. What is it that you like to do? Do you like to walk? Do you like to run? Do you like to line dance? I got a friend that's a line dancer and she goes to class like 2 days a week. It's a whole community, baby. They got their own thing going on, okay? It's like this secret society, okay? You got to know somebody to know somebody to know somebody. But listen, whatever the thing is, that's your thing. Shout it out in the comments because that's a running list of things that people may be like, oh, I never thought about that. Or you know what? That's been on my mind. I'm going to check that out tomorrow. So, as you're introducing yourselves, we're going to take a break for about 30 seconds and then we're going to settle into this conversation about ways that Black women can prevent burnout. Let's go. Hey, we are on and popping. Welcome to Black Girls Do Pilates 2, the podcast. All righty. So, listen, we're talking about ways that Black women can prevent burnout. Let's just run down. Now, in the description below, you're going to see two links. The second link is going to be added to my blog. I have a wellness blog that goes out bi-weekly. If I really got some stuff on my heart, you may get it weekly, but at the very least, you're going to get it bi-weekly. And what's inside of that are just some things that are going to give you some things to pause, to think about when it talks about our health, our wellness, our fitness, right? Our emotional state. How do we keep ourselves happy, healthy, and whole as Black women? Because as we know, Black women, we birth the world, we take care of the world, we get the world together, and then we got to turn around and do it all over again. So if you're interested in that, definitely click the link. The second thing is to our National Pilates Day, Spa Day celebration that is going to be here in the DMV. So if you're in the DMV, baby, just click the link that's in the description. Go ahead and sign up for it. Now, it's a small crowd, no more than 22 people. Half the tickets are already gone. I'm going to tell you that right now. My people don't play about me and they don't play about their Pilates. So if it's something that you're interested in, if you're like, I need a spa day, or if you're like, I really want to like figure out what this thing is and what's going on, definitely click the link that's going to be scrolling underneath you in a couple of minutes, www.blackgirlsdopilates2. That will give you all of the information and the details around it. You will not want to miss out on the spa day. It is a whole day where you get access to a 3-level spa that's set here in Northern Virginia. It is one of the premier spas, and they are partnering with me. They're partnering with Black Girls Do Pilates too, to be able to give you the best in terms of how you show up and the best in terms of how you feel. So if you're thinking about doing that, okay, now both of the links are down in the description. So knock yourself out. Go ahead, have fun, knock yourselves out. Let's talk about the different ways that we can really settle into burning out. And since we are hosting our National Pilates Day event at Bali and Spring Spa, 3 levels, rooftop pool, 3 restaurants, full bar, baby, multiple steam rooms, multiple saunas, cold plunge, whirlpools, hot tubs, hot baths, warm baths, cold baths, charcoal steam rooms, That's my favorite. I love that steam room. Multiple saunas, chromotherapy. The list just goes on and on and on and on and on, right? We're talking about spa day. And I really want you to think about why it's important for you to infuse this. Now, I talk about this with my clients all the time because when you are working on your body, when you are physically like, I'm going to get in shape, it is important for you to pour back into your body. You can't continue to pull, take. You've got to be able to pour back into your body. What does that mean? It means there needs to be rest days. Okay. It also means there needs to be reset days, that there's days that we need to be able to allow our muscles to reset, right? Massages, steam rooms, hot baths. But we also need to be able to allow our brain and our nervous system to just enjoy the relaxation of having a rest day. That's important. That's how we recharge, that's how we rebuild. And because we as Black women, we're just so focused on getting things done. We're focused on excellence. We're focused on the evolution and the journey. We're focused on being better than we were the day before. We're focused on helping and nurturing and building and lifting, right? That's tiring on your souls, is tiring on your spirits. So you definitely need those moments where you're able to just disconnect. And the spa day is the perfect time for you to disconnect. When you're in a spa, you're opening yourselves to so many different things. You're opening yourselves to a world where you're able to really say, I'm going to relax. There are no distractions. You're able to just focus on the here and now. You're able to just rest. And sometimes our minds don't get a chance to turn off. Sometimes our minds don't get a chance to rest. And so that's important for us to be able to do that. The benefits of being in the spa, of course, all of the things that I just mentioned, the benefits to your muscles, right? Now, even if you haven't started your workout program yet, or you don't work out as consistently, there still needs to be some reset days. We still need to have some days where we say, okay, I'm going to give myself a massage. And I'll tell you for a fact, when it's colder outside, my massage therapy becomes more condensed. I get more massages because not only am I working out, but also my body is fighting the elements of being cold. And so it's easy for your body to become stiff, your joints to become tired. It's just, you just need to pour back into your bodies. So, rule of thumb for me, for example, it's warmer outside. My muscles don't get as tight as easy. So, I'm like once a month right about now, right? As we start to get into the summer, it'll flesh out into like every 6 weeks. But then as it starts to roll around in fall, I'm going to collapse that into like, once a month. Then as we get into like, end of October, November, it's going to be like every 3 weeks, right? But when we get into the heart of December and January and February, it's every 2 weeks. It's every 2 weeks because I need that. My muscles need it. My soul needs it. My spirit needs it. And then as it gets warmer, then I start to flesh that schedule out again. Now, that's been my schedule for the last like 10, 15 years. It works for me. Figure out what your own schedule is. But when you're inside of a spa, you get to do so many things that get to help your muscles just kind of relax and for you to really have that release of tension, right? And to be able to relax and to be able to improve circulation, reduce muscle soreness, and it's going to improve your overall muscle function. So there may be some things that you're fighting for, that you're working for in your workouts, and you can't quite get it. And it could be that you're tired. So definitely give yourself some rebounds. Now, the other perfect thing about a spa day, and of course, we're talking about spa days today because our National Pilates Day Spa Day is May the 4th. There's tickets available. Make sure to click the link. You can go to the website, www.pilates.com, blackgirlsdopilates2.com. That's scrolling underneath. Or you can just go to the description below and sign up. Get all the details in the links. But the way that your skin flourishes when you have a spa day, listen, the steam, all right, the oils, right, the aromatherapy, okay, to be able to detox your skin, that is major, right? It's super major. So even if you don't get a massage, the steam alone is going to be able to help your skin to just flourish, right? It's going to help your pores to open. It's going to hydrate your skin. It's going to leave your skin feeling really refreshed and really rejuvenated. You're also going to feel like when you take a shower at the end of that spa day that all the dead skin is just like just it's just rolling off your bodies, right? There's no scrubbing and trying to get to it. The body just relaxes, the skin just releases, right? So we really want to have those spa days to help how you feel and to help how you look. It really helps to promote cell regeneration. And that's super important. It helps us to look younger, healthier, longer. Now, we all know good black don't crack, okay? But at the end of the day, I want you to understand that when you come to this good old National Pilates Day, Spa Day 2024 with me, this is going to be not only a good day for you to pour back into yourselves, have an amazing Pilates class in a beautiful location, have access to 3 levels of a spa, okay? Be able to use the spa from the time it opens until the time it ends and enjoy the special benefits that go along with it. You're going to enjoy all those things, okay? Um, but I want you to understand the benefits of breaking down and giving yourself dedicated time to just pour into yourself and to nurture yourself. That's going to be key. So I want to make sure that you understand that and that you celebrate that, right? Because that's important. Now, the third benefit that I want to talk to you about, and the final benefit that I want to talk to you about, is what it does for how you feel. How does it like benefit your spirit? How does it make you feel in terms of how you feel about yourself, but also how you in turn treat others, right? What's the energy that you're giving off after a really great, amazing spa day, right? Now we've got the physical benefits. We just went through that, muscles, skin, all the things. But the way that a great spa day will help you mentally to be able to push through, if you're feeling like I, I'm all over the place, I'm scrambling, if you feel like I can't catch up, if you're feeling like there's this sense of overwhelm, you're not alone. So let's validate that feeling, okay? Let's validate it. Because a lot of times people will say, oh, well, let's fix that. But let's just validate it. If these are the things that you're feeling, you're not alone. We're all feeling that way. Our days are shorter. Our list of things to do and our list of responsibilities have gotten longer. The expectation that we have on us as Black women has doubled, quadrupled. You may be at that age. I know I am. I'm at that age where my son's 19 and he's learning how to be fully proficient. And he, for the most part, he is, but he's still 19. So I still got to have my eye on him. But then on the other eye is on my mother. So my list of responsibilities has lightened in one way, but has gotten longer and bigger in another. And then it may be the job. It may be the relationships that you have. It could be the goals that you have and that you've placed on yourself. It could be the community obligations that you have with church and community. Could be home, family, right? the stress that we put on ourselves can be very heavy. So it's important for us to find ways to lighten that load. But please don't think that you're having that and you're holding and shouldering that load and you're the only one. We have an amazing way of making it look as if everything is great when everything is not. We have an amazing way of looking like we don't have a care in the world and we have it all together. All right. But there's a lot of worry, there's a lot of stress. So, the benefits of a great spa day to your spirit, the impact that it has on releasing you mentally, to be able to have more clarity, to be able to put things that are really important to the forefront and push some of the things that aren't as important to the side. That's what a good spa day will do for you. How it will make you feel emotionally as well is important. Because when you are carrying all of the weight of the world on your shoulders, and everybody has an expectation of you to support them, to help them, to service them, and you feel like there are no hands reaching out to support you, that can be super challenging. So, a good spa day will help you to feel like it's going to be the most amazing, the most calm that you've ever felt, the most centered. It's going to be a release of stress and anxiety. It's going to help you to really relax, which is going to improve your mood, which is going to improve how you feel about yourself, but it's also going to help how you feel about others as well. That's important. Like, that's super important. And so, if you are thinking, I don't have time, I don't have time, I really want to go to this spa day, but I don't have time, right? Make time. Make time to not only focus on yourself, but to meet some other amazing sisters who also are fighting the good fight that you're fighting, that also are feeling like, I don't think I can, that are also feeling like, I think I'm the only one. It's important for you to feel that and to understand it. And so this day is so important, not because I'm partnering with the largest spa in the DMV, right? The most beautiful, the most decadent, the most luxurious spa in the DMV. It's not important because we're celebrating National Pilates Day and I teach Pilates and that's my love and that's my heart center, right? It's important and huge because this is a day that Black women get to come together and really understand their superpowers, like dig down deep, forget about all the things that are really like weighing them down, stressing them out, making them feel less than, and helping them to understand and connect with other women that also they can lean on and find support with during that day. It's going to be an amazing day. I mean, absolutely amazing. And so the benefits physically with helping your body to de-stress, right? Helping you to have beautiful skin, as if your skin could get any more beautiful. Like, let's be honest, okay? Helping you to really understand deep down emotionally and mentally that you need a reprieve, you need a rest, you need a reset, right? It's going to be the most amazing day ever. And I showed you the video earlier, but I also wanted you to understand all the things that go with it. Now, some of you are saying, what if I'm not in the DMV? What if I'm not in the DMV? Come, come. Okay? Go to Southwest right now. Okay, how you get here. Delta, JetBlue, no one cares how you get here. Just get here, my Yolanda Adams voice. Get here. Okay. Make it a weekend. Bring your girlfriends. This is the time for you to say, you know what? I'm going to splurge on myself and I'm going to do it with my besties. And we're going to have the most amazing time ever. And when we get to that place where we having the most amazing time ever, then you're gonna be able to really understand and you're gonna be able to see it. And that's what I want for you. I want you to understand it. I want you to feel it. I want you to see it. Right? So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. All right. So I'm gonna share my screen and I want to share a little bit more about National Pilates Day, Spa Day. And once we get there, it's going to be the best ever. Alrighty. So hold on. I'm going to also check the comments, answer any questions that you may have, because it's going to be a great day. And when we get into it's going to be a great day, then it's also going to be the one where you're like, oh, I didn't know that I could have this. So hold on for a second. Let me share my screen with you. And I'm also checking the comments as well. And if you have any questions, definitely let me know. Again, those were a couple of items that came from the blog. The blog actually lists a couple of more items inside of it as well that talks about, goes a little bit deeper about the benefits, some things that you can take in. These are things that I don't want you not only to do one time or this time, but maybe these are ways that you can infuse into your day to day. Maybe you can say quarterly, I'm going to dig into having a really great spa day. I want to have that. I want to have a really great spa day. All righty, here we go. All righty. So that is it in a nutshell. That was just a little glimpse of what you'll find inside of the spa, but the spa is all day. You're gonna get lost in it all day. Um, Next thing that I want to share with you that I absolutely cannot wait is that I am debuting my book. For some of you that don't know, I'm a two-time best-selling author. And those were co-authored. This is going to be my self-care book, and I need your help. I need your help to let me know which one of these book covers do you think I should use? So I'm going to share my screen again. And what I want you to do is just put a one or a two or a three inside of the comments. Let me know which one of these book covers. Now, these aren't like locked in stone, but it'll give me like the essence of what you think and feel that it should be. So I want to make sure that I'm being like the best that I can be, but I got three covers. I can't pick which one. So definitely help me. I'm going to share my screen. So this is cover number one. The images that are in the background, I'm not set on these images, but you get the gist. There'll be images of different activities. Now, this book is a book that helps you to be able to think of different ways, 100 ways to be exact, 100 ways to normalize nurturing you and to pour into yourself. Different ways that you can infuse self-care into your day-to-day or your week-to-week. So this is number one, okay? This is number one. Let me know if you're feeling number one. And if you're feeling number one, put a number one in the comments, okay? Now, this is number two, right? This is number two. And I got so many pictures I can pull from, but these were my top picks right here. So this is number two. This was me actually in Jamaica. I did a photo shoot in Jamaica. So let me know if you're feeling that. You know, there's the water behind. You know, you can see I'm on vacation. Got my little lapa on. So if you're feeling number two, put a number two. Put a number two, right? And then this is the third and final one. And this was I just threw this one in at the last minute. So I don't know. I'm kind of like tilting towards this number three. So if you really are interested in number three, you're like, that's the book cover, right? That's the one, Paula. Put a number three in the comments and let me know. We're streaming in 3 different places. So let me know which one, 2, or 3. Okay? 1, 2, or 3. Okay. All right. So I'll go back through them really quickly. This is number one. All right. Number one, again, the book is 100 Ways to Normalize Self-Care for Black Women. And it lists 100 things. And you will be surprised, but I polled over 500 women. I polled over 500 women, and there were a lot of repeats. But some of the things that Black women are telling me that they're doing to really like calm their nerves down and like reset and like give themselves self-care blew my mind. So this is number one. Number two, okay, book cover. This book cover, number one. Number two, let me know what you're thinking, how you feeling. And then finally, this is number three. Okay, number three. So let me know in the comments. Just put a 1, just put a 2, just put a 3. Let me know which book cover is the one that is the one for you. Just let me know. All right. Okay. Listen, thank you so much for jumping in and joining me for another edition of Black Girls Do Pilates 2 Live, the podcast. We're talking about tonight ways Black women can prevent burnout. And we focus on the spa today, baby, because let me tell you, Black Girls Do Pilates 2 has hosted a phenomenal National Pilates Day event where we're going to be at where? The spa. All right. So if you haven't gotten into it, definitely get into it. Definitely share any questions that you have. Place those in the comments. I'll circle back around. And listen, if you're interested in attending National Pilates Day Spa Day with us, the link is in the description, or you can go to www.blackgirlsdopilates2.com. And don't forget to tell me which book cover that you wanted. Okay? 1, 2, or 3. Alrighty. I'll talk to you later. Have a phenomenal day. Alrighty. Peace.